I ran into my friend Rico about a week ago, and I hadn't seen him in, God, at least a year. And he's this homeless guy that was in the shelter when I was in the shelter for a little bit when I first got back into town. And he's an alcoholic. He's a big time alcoholic. I love the guy. Little Mexican guy, and he's got really cool stories to say. And I asked him if he ever had a license. And he told me no. He said, no, I would kill somebody. You know, he recognizes that he's got a problem. Liquid courage is what he calls it, kind of. But like I said, I hadn't seen him in a long time. He went back to California to visit his dad, and then was gone for like 9 months. But I hadn't seen him in longer than that. And then he came back into town, but he didn't know that the homeless shelter here in town closed down. So in a way, he just put him right back on the streets. By chance, by really a fluke, I ran into him driving as he's on the road, and I'm like, holy cow. And so I gave him a hug and got his phone number, and then I noticed he had his backpack was pretty tore up, and I took him over to my storage shed. Not that I got tons of stuff in there, but it's all, you know, just stuff. And go to this log real quick. I gave him a backpack I had. Little backpack, brand new. I never even used it. I don't know where I got it from. It almost brought him to tears. He's like, why are you so good to me? Why do you show me so much love, Trent? And that really got to me in a way, because I felt like that's exactly the purpose. We're here on the planet. Here I got, you know, a roof over my head, a job, food. I got excess in so many ways. And even if we are struggling to pay bills, we're spoiled. We're spoiled compared to a lot of nations. And I thought, I said, you're my family. You're my brother. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I said, it's just sitting here. I'm not even using it. Why do I have this crap that I'm not using? Why do any of us have all this crap that we're not using? How many pairs of shoes do you have? How many, where it's insane how much storage units we have and how people's garages are full of crap. And I'm guilty too. I'm not saying I'm not guilty, but anyway, I love the guy. He wished me happy Father's Day, and he's actually in rehab right now, trying to get detox, because we were gonna go. I said, let me buy you lunch Father's Day or something, And he goes, I'm not even in town. He's in rehab up in Fort Collins right now. I just thought that was an interesting little story.